coming in. We have almost 400 people.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. They're like, what is happening?
I know.
All right, you guys, we're live in Evolve too. Okay, we're not going to record this because it's going to be in Evolve. So if you have somebody on your team that didn't hear it, just come into the Evolve page and you can hear it. So earlier today, earlier this week, David had called a Zoom for all the email said was top leaders in the company that we want to share some information with you to let you know about it first. So there were maybe 8-10 of us on there earlier today, and David was live sharing with us information that he wanted to get to us first and elaborate. We're not going to go into tons of detail tonight, even though we have that detail, and we're not going to go into tons and tons of detail, but we do want to share with you what's coming. He wanted us to be able to tell you guys things that are happening and then are going to be rolling out the beginning of January. So as you know, since August, we have had fun with our compliance with the FDA and maneuvering through the things we can and cannot say with our X39 stem cell activation patch. X39 stem cell activation patch. That's what it is.
One more time. What is that again?
It is called X39 stem cell activation patch.
I love the way that sounds.
It sounds so amazing, doesn't it? But we've had to kind of maneuver and do a little pause and shift and detour because of the FDA. And they check us out every couple years. So it was, they had a claim that we were making claims and, blah, blah, blah. So they went in, they looked at the patent. Hello, elevates GHK, activates stem cells. Well, that's still good. You got a 20-year patent. It's still intact. And of course, they looked at all of our, our documents, all of our clinical studies. I think David has, he said now over a dozen clinical studies on X39 alone. Yep, they're legit. Nothing's fake here. So you're still good to go. That guy was a false claim. And we have not heard from them since. No communication with FDA since they looked at everything back in August. But what happened was a little chain reaction there of, we got to make sure all our ducks in a row because the FDA decided you can't say anything activates stem cells, only a drug. Well, David is not standing for that, right? I'm sure many of you have heard him on lives or in person, like I have, where he's come right out and said, X39 activates stem cells. I will not stop talking about my research and what we found and what we've discovered and what we have patented with clinical studies, right? And so the genius that this man is, this man, he is a genius. He decides, you know what? Just to make sure, we're going to make sure that we're, covering all of our bases because we don't want to do anything to upset the FDA. They can shut you down. I'm going to invent something else. None of us saw this coming, okay? Nope. We know what's coming. I mean, well, we signed NDAs, but we do know what's coming next year, okay? You don't, but we do. But none of us saw this coming that I'm getting ready to tell you about because we didn't sign an NDA for this. David said, use your discretion, tell your team, let them know this is coming out in January. So you got to get this information to the field. And so I told Marcy, I said, we're not waiting till Saturday to do this training. We're going to share this information right now because, there was a handful of us that were in that Zoom, but everybody wants to tell their teams they're excited. So we don't want you guys to hear from somebody else. So maybe you already did. I don't know. But anyway, so he says, here's the deal. We've got 2 problems that we're solving here with this new invention that I've got coming out. Problem number 1 is people, and you hear me do this every single Tuesday night, when you're patching, you need to stay hydrated and you need to make sure you're using some Celtic sea salt, some electrolytes. You've got to make sure that you're doing something to get the water into the tissues. You hear David on every Zoom recommending, well, if you were to use any type of, nutritional supplements, you want to make sure you have certain amino acids because of the problem with vegetarians or vegans or people that don't eat adequate amounts of protein. You don't have the proper amino acids to really be able to help these patches work at their optimal level. They work no matter what, but he always recommends NAC to help with the precursor for glutathione, making sure that you're getting these proper nutrients. So he decides, because the field, meaning all of us SPDs and leaders, we're like, where are our, we're recommending Amazon links to people. We just do. They're like, where do you get Celtic sea salt? I'm like, Amazon. I don't have a storefront. Just go buy it. I don't care. Right? But he says, I'm going to solve a problem and I'm going to invent something that is going to encompass all of that. All of the nutritional things that you would potentially need to be able to have your body in an optimum shape at any point in time. Will it help the addition? Obviously, the patches, yes. But I'm not doing it for that. The reason why I'm doing it for that. But the reason why I'm really doing that is because we can put this on our website and we can say that this new addition to our product line supports the activation of GHK and of stem cells in the body. It's supporting this technology in that activation. Check box number 2. So what is this? It's not a pill. It's actually a day. I'm going to tell you what he called it word for word here. Get to my second page. I took 4 pages of notes earlier. We have a day formula and we have a night formula. These are powders, okay? They go in water, which I obviously need more of. So talking so much, it's amazing. So we have a day formula and a night formula. These are all encompassing. I'm not going to go into, we don't have ingredients list or anything like that. They literally just got the final numbers cost on all the ingredients for these day and night powders. The powders are, he said they're amazing. They did lots of tests to see flavors. They're a lemon ginger, which I'm so fired up about. But he said there is potential to have different SKUs in the future and make different flavors. But right now they're going to do that. So here's the thing I want you to get. He said we're going to promote on our LifeWave page. When you go to lifewave.com, we're going to promote X39, X49 Energy Enhancer Daytime. Support these patches with our day formula that helps you to activate the correct peptides in your body and be able to activate those stem cells and get your body in that cellular place to be able to repair and regenerate, to help the body heal. We know energy enhancer is huge with mitochondrial function. If you have mitochondria that are not functioning, which most people do, there's where your diseases are starting, right? All these processes are happening because your mitochondria aren't functioning. It's the organelles of your cells, the powerhouse, right? Your energy, your ATP. Okay, so anyways, so he's talking about the day formula. And again, I'm not going to go into ingredients. I'll tell you some of the things he was talking about, though, benefits of them. On the same face there of the website, LifeWave's website, they're going to have the nighttime patches. He's going to talk about Alavita, Silent Nights, and Eon. Those are the 3 they're going to show for nighttime because of bringing that nervous system down, helping the body to relax. And you're going to use your nighttime formula, your powder that you're going to drink before bedtime, that supports that aspect of helping those patches to do what they do to activate those peptides. So let me give you a couple other little tidbits, okay? So tidbit number 1, both of them support pain relief. So when you're using IceWave, you're going to have probably even faster, better results with IceWave because these formulas support pain relief. Again, cell-to-cell communication, really getting into the deep parts of those cells and being able to help them function faster, better. I don't know about you guys, but that's amazing. Don't need the powders for the patches to work, but we all know, we talk about it all the time. You need water and you need electrolytes, amino acids. You need those core things, those core nutrients in your body. And so again, going to bring that to market so people aren't going other places and recommending other places, which means it's going to put more BV in your business. It's going to put more money in your pocket. And it's going to solve a problem that we need. We need these things in our life. So it's going to solve another problem that now we have the ability to go back to saying, oh, well, using these formulas will obviously help the process of helping activate these peptides in your body, which will activate your own stem cells. Bingo, we're good to go. Now, they will not be sold in packs as far as you have to buy the formula with the patches. That's not cool with FDA, so we're not doing that. So they will be sold individually. We don't have BV. We don't have dollar. He literally said this week they finally got final dollar amounts. He's not skimping on the ingredients. So he didn't give us any numbers. I promise he didn't.
All GMO free, remember?
Yeah, everything is non-GMO, no artificial sweeteners, none of that BS. So don't freak out over that. I won't put anything in my body. You're like, my God, you breathed air today. You breathe toxins, let's be honest. But David's not going to do that, okay? He's not going to put anything toxic in our formulas here. But let me give you a little bit more information, okay? So this is what he said, using the patches are not only going to help relax the nervous system, they're going to improve cognition. They can see a direct correlation with being able to benefit the heart, lowering blood pressure. They can see benefits in lowering blood sugar, elevating nitric oxide, and keeping it elevated, which is huge when you look at the heart. And obviously ED as well too. Circulation is super important for all those parts. But those are just a couple of the benefits of a few, right? He hasn't even done clinical studies yet. Here's what I want you to get time-wise. In January, on our website, you're going to see coming soon. Now, he said I would never promote a product coming soon that I couldn't bring to you immediately, unless it solves the problem of us being able to go back to saying activates GHK and stem cells. He said, so being reasonable here with what we've got to pull together, 3 months. So we're looking into first quarter, beginning of second quarter before we actually get this in our hands. I know you all want it right now. Of course, I want it right now. Give me anything, lemon ginger. I want it right now. But we're not going to get it right now. So I want you to understand that. You're going to be able to immediately making that correlation like, oh, this is coming. You can start saying, you don't even have to talk about it coming. If you want to, you can, obviously. But I'm saying this is going to give you the ability to go back to saying GHK and stem cells.
Let's do that one more time. Say it's going to give us the ability to say X39 activates stem cells. Are we able to say that now, doctor?
Yep, because this is on our website, and using these formulas to help support the amino acids, right? Help support these peptides in our body is giving us the ability to go back to saying elevates GHK, AHK, stem cell activation.
So once again, X39 elevates GHK copper peptide and activates stem cells. Like those are all claims that 6 months ago we were not able to say. And because David has figured out how to wrap these powder supplements, we can say it now. He's a genius. And so not only are we going to be able to say our claims again, we have new SKUs that we can sell that are going to actually work better for us and do more for people. And he told us today, please tell the field, we want them to go have a great Christmas with no worry. That's what he said today. I felt like crying because you know what? It has been a little stressful.
Yeah.
So, so that's going to change things. We don't have to like make all the changes on the materials like we thought we had to. We don't got to change all our signs. Stem cell activation signs are a go again. Like, just know we're okay.
And that's what he told us last month on the SPD Zoom. He said, hey, just hang tight. I am not going to be suppressed to talk about the things that I have done and created and what I have found in science. Absolutely not. So just give me the first quarter of the year and we'll figure it out. Things are going to loosen up. We didn't know what he was doing. And then you can just see, like, sitting here, we're looking at Meredith, we're looking at Jeff, we're looking at Ryan, we're looking at Garrett and Geraldo, and they're grinning from ear to ear. They're like, thank you, Jesus, because our field is losing their mind because this is our flagship product, right? This is who we are and what we do. And no, we are not just a patch company. David made that very clear at convention. We are a technology company. We are not just X39. We were Energy Enhancer 22 years ago, okay? So we are evolving. David is evolving, and he always will. He's an inventor. But here's something else I want you to think about.
Yeah,
Why
Staci,
did he... What?
Answer this. Somebody said, does it mean that we need to buy X39 with the power to continue saying stem cell activation? You do not.
No, you don't have to buy it. No.
And you don't have to say the powder goes with it to say stem cell activation. Just that they're together on the website saying coming now is good. The company is doing what they need to. We go back and do what we always have done.
Yes, correct. And this gives us a way to be able to help our field. Everyone wants different types of powders, tinctures, supplements, herbs, whatever we're using to be able to help their body get into balance. We're all very much into those
Dr.
things.
Staci, people have this question, and they said, why does a powder help us be able to say stem cell activation again? And that's a great question for David. He knows all of that, and so does legal. There must be something in the way research for solids works versus like a light technology. You know what I mean? So there's something in all of that. But trust me, David said they figured it out. They figured it out with legal. He's got approval. So don't worry so much about all the details. The company and David has figured it out. Just know there's nothing to be confused about. Because they're putting these powders on the site in January, coming soon, the day and the night formula, we as a sales team now can say stem cell activation patches. Okay.
Yeah.
We
And
as
that's why, yeah.
we as a sales force can say X39 activates GHK copper peptides, which activate stem cells, just like we've always said. That's the main message David wanted you to hear before we go off for Christmas. We're okay.
Yeah, because we had that deadline of January 1st. All websites have to be changed. All marketing materials have to be changed. And he said, I don't want you to stress over your holidays. I want you to enjoy your family. I want you to enjoy your friends. I want you to know that LifeWave, we've got this. We're good. We've already proved everything through legal. We're not making any claims on the powders or anything yet because we don't have clinical studies. We'll get those. Those are going to be starting now that we have final price. But just know that these are supporting. The powders are supporting the patches, and the patches do this. Okay. And that's all he told us. He didn't go, we don't have an ingredients list. I've got a few ingredients on here that I'm not going to share with you, but we don't have an ingredients list. And so he said, when we have all of that information, we'll roll all that out to you. The big thing we want you to know is don't worry, don't stress. Coming soon, LifeWave's got these new powders, day and night formulas that are going to be able to help support our patches in the activation of GHK and stem cells in your body.
And Dr. Staci, I want to tell people that because of some of the claims in the last 6 months or what we couldn't say, we got really creative. We got some new branding that I like. Power of the patch, wearable light technology, patented wearable light technology. So we're going to just incorporate some of the best of what we've been saying, and we're going to also add stem cell activation again. So don't worry. StartX39now.com will probably be the site we can continue using. We probably are going to be okay with that. We feel like everything is starting to not be so strict again. Everything's kind of coming. The wave comes out, the waves come in, right? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so know that we'll just start making those look good. And all of our materials that we had, one of the reasons I didn't go and change them all so quickly is Staci and I kind of had a feeling this might be happening. So we didn't want to go switch everything and just switch it back. But know that Michelle and I are still going to do some material changes and put some of the best of everything in. I think we've learned a lot. And I think our messaging, some of our messaging can be really good, combining some things that we have done from the past and now. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say, Staci?
Yeah, it does. And just remember, LifeWave's going to put the stuff on their page. So they are going to put out the verbiage, and we don't have that verbiage yet. So just give it a couple weeks. But they're going to put out that exact verbiage. We just wanted you to know we're fired up. We're excited about this because this is like, woo, weight off our shoulders, weight off your shoulders for people stressing over saying cellular activation versus stem cell.
I'm just going to say I don't know if you guys have noticed, but for the longest time back before compliance, we'd hold up the X39 and we would say that this activates your stem cells through light, and we weren't saying that the last 6 months. We were trying to find creative ways to not say that. So know that we can say the X39 activates your stem cells again using light. We are a patented wearable light technology that activates stem cells. I mean, we just combined two great messages, and it's okay again. We just want you to know we're okay. Okay? We're okay.
Yep. David's covering everything. He said this is going to support IceWave. It's going to support glutathione. It's going to support energy enhancer, X39, X49, Silent Nights, Alavita, Eon, all the patches. Like all the patches are going to be supported So we can say all the things we've always said. And that's the big thing, is that we're telling people the truth, what these patches do.
And Stacy, you said this really great. You said one of the powders helps in support with Ice Wave, reduces pain. Well, before we weren't able to say, I think we could just say Ice Wave was fast acting. That was all we could say. We can now say Ice Wave reduces pain again.
Yeah.
David figured it out for us. And I think more than anything in the meeting today, I realized that we are all one team, and how much he loves us and this company. And I was so in gratitude for that today.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you could just tell he was happy.
Yeah.
He loves us. He wants to do everything to help us as much as possible. And you could just tell he was not going to stop until God gave him another idea. And this was the idea, and this is it. And this is what we're going to go with, because it may make sense. Like I said, it's twofold. So just know you'll get the details. Don't stress over the like, don't sweat the small stuff, right? Don't stress this over the stuff we don't know yet. All we know is what we just told you right now, which is really probably more than you've heard, right? From probably if you're going to hear from anybody else, because we're, I mean, like I said, I've got 4 pages of notes. But here's the last thing I want to tell you is theme. David said this. He wants you to keep in mind a theme of, we have our brandy for a special short little 20-year anniversary, light infused brandy. Those of you that were convention got to taste it. It's not just alcohol. It's ginger, it's ginseng, it's turmeric. It's all these, amazing herbs, but light infused brandy. For those of us that are SPDs, we're receiving from Denmark his own invention, light infused chocolate. He invented a brandy and a rum and infused them with light, and has infused them into a milk chocolate and a dark chocolate. Think about these powders. You're going to be mixing them with water. The theme is light infused products. Our patches are light infused. So we're going with that theme for 2024. So what we thought was going to be something big coming out next year in, convention in October is now, look, Marcy's writing that down, light infused. She's like, oh my God, I didn't catch that earlier.
Oh, I
light
did. I was thinking, ooh, a new website. I like light infused. That's
light
good.
infused. So keeping in mind that there's more than just that rolling out. There's going to be many things rolling out this year. And that is incredible, because that means there's more people we can help with these things. That's putting more BV in our businesses, obviously more streams of product, and being able to earn that extra income off of these streams of technology that David's inventing. So
I would say, Dr. Stacy, now that we know that we have our claims, the products are coming out, the technology, this is the time to be confident in our business and build.
Yeah.
There's no reason. We have all the tools, we have all the sites, we have all the confidence. You have the best team ever. Like, let's go share with confidence. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. And keep in mind, we have our rank up bonuses. So I promoted to presidential director 2 years ago in December. So people promote every month. It doesn't matter if it's December, it doesn't matter if it's January. And these bonuses are big, right? If it's $100 pays for a bill, pair of shoes for kids, whatever. So it's a big deal. Let's dig down and let's help as many people go manager as possible. Be a manager making machine. Let's help these people earn that extra cash here at the holidays, put it towards their credit card or whatever that is. Directors, obviously, all the way up to the top, you guys, lots of promotions. We are over with Team Evolve now, over 100 executive directors and above. Just keep in mind that you can do this, right? We have time. And if you want to double dip on the Cancun, hitting that by senior director by December 31st, you'll be able to double dip on that as well too, by earning that $1,000 rank up bonus. So you've got time. Utilize this time to get out there with your patch on. Do like Jill and patch a random stranger in the airport that was in pain. You never know where your next business partner is coming from. Okay, let's be honest. So just get out there and do that. And we'll see you guys on Saturday. Anything else, Mars?
Just that, yeah, we have Friday and then we have Saturday. And Saturday, it's really a call of gratitude. Please come on. We want to share our hearts with you. Dr. Stacy will be there. Peter, no. have some videos and pictures. I wanted to do a gratitude wheel where we give away some sleeves. We really want Saturday to be a thank you to you. And then we will be off. The podcast will be closed Sunday 12/24 through January 1st, and we will be back open again on January 2nd. And once again, Dr. Staci, just want everyone to know how grateful we are for all of you.
Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you guys tomorrow on Patching Podcast. Bye.